Well, welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Fitchburg Police Department, your community officer, and so much more. You know, I use that line quite a bit. It's Logan Brown for the Fitchburg Police Department. Logan, how you doing, sir?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking the time. Love having you on the show. And we've got an important event coming up. It's called Community Night Out. It's just like National Night Out, only better because it's Community Night Out. Works the same way, but a great time for the police and the community to connect together. Logan, tell us about 2022 Community Night Out.
So the date that we plan for Community Night Out is going to be Tuesday, August 9th, 2022 this year, just next week. It'll be at McKee Farms Park between 5 and 8 o'clock. And we hope to have a lot of the community stop out. This is an annual community building campaign that promotes police community relationships to help build neighborhood camaraderie and to help make our neighborhoods safer, more caring places to live. So that's really what this is all about. And we hope to have people come out and attend the event.
Not only we'll go back to building the relationships question or comments here just in a second, but there's also great displays on hand as well. So not only do we have the police department out there, but you invite some other great guests. Who are we going to have out there this year?
Yeah, so we have a litany of things for people to do, from coming and checking out our police motorcycle unit to our bike patrol unit to a couple of different patrol cars. The fire department will be there, public works. And then we'll have a lot of kids activities too, from bounce houses to temporary tattoos to just to promote a special guest. We have Kona Ice coming out too. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody to participate in. And that's really made possible by all the great partners that we have throughout the Fitchburg and Dade County area.
Logan, you're the community officer now, so you're definitely out there trying to make partnerships and build community trust, and certainly the police field has gotten a lot of attention over the last several years. It's become a tougher job, and you can say whatever else you want about that, but when you're at this event or you're out meeting people, what do you hear from people? What are the questions that the community's asking you, whether it's at an event like this or wherever you're out, just trying to work and talk with the community?
So many times we have the tendency to only interact with the community when they call us and they need help. And so it's really been my goal in this current role as a neighborhood officer to reach out to people in a capacity where they're in a time where they don't need help, and that we can have conversations outside of whatever crisis they may be in, good or bad, to share a little bit about myself and the police department, and often to kind of dehumanize the badge and show that we are humans too. We also make mistakes, and that we're really all one and the same at the end of the day, and that we're here to help, and that we can have this community partnership outside of the times on when you need to call 911 in the case of an emergency.
And the kids is something, that is, I think, extra special about this event. I'm a kid at heart, so I like coming out to this event just in general. But for the kids, how important is it to build those relationships, see the displays, and welcome them into maybe a future police officer?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's good to get to the kids early, and I ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a police officer, and it's the lights and the sirens and all of the cool aspects of our job that really draw people in. And I think it's our being a police officer in a career is kind of maybe a little elusive in that not everybody always knows what the police do and why they do it. And so this is really a great opportunity for the kids to come out and ask whatever questions they have, and for us to be able to give them, an upfront answer in a very relaxed, friendly setting.
I'm going to ask you a tough question here. It's the state of the police department, the state of the Fitchburg Police Department. So as people come out, or maybe you're getting these questions being out there as a community officer, but what is the state of our police department right now? Where are we at with things? We got a new chief. We've been hiring. We've had people retire. Where do you sum up that and get to share that information coming up not only on the 9th, but as you continue to work around the community and build those relationships?
Yeah, we're always hiring. We've always got an opening here and we'd love to have people apply. We're looking for good, dedicated team members who can come in and support our mission and our values and are willing to get out and work with the community. Um, we recently got a new chief just about over a year ago. He's having a lot of success. He's taking a lot of input, and I think we have bright things in our future in that regard. Um, so this is just a great opportunity, whether you're interested in working in law enforcement, to come and ask a question, whether you're a community member or not, and you're just passing through the area, to stop out and have some food and to answer some questions, grab some swag, and meet all of our great community partners who are going to be out there, and really just have a good time.
Yeah, and that's what it is. I mean, it's fun to talk to. We've got some great officers. Certainly, I love talking with you guys too. It's a great bunch, and everybody brings a unique personality to the position. And maybe that'd be my final question of the day: is as we continue to build those relationships, the police officer itself, it really represents a whole slew of different things. What does the typical police officer in Fitchburg? What's going on day to day? Because I think that's a good question for people to understand, that police officer 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, is different than today's police officer, not because of the laws, but just given the nature of where we are in a society.
Yeah, it takes all kinds, and it's constantly evolving. Every day is something different. You have to kind of stay on top of your game, so to speak, to stay up with the laws and to stay up with, current and modern progressive policing practices. And that's what makes the job so fun, is constantly learning something and keeping your skills honed and sharp, and then being able to go out and exercise those skills and show the community that we are a great police department. We do have great officers, and that we really have, it takes all kinds at the end of the day, right? And so we've got a good mixture of everybody. And I think having a good mixture allows us to divulge into different areas and different things, and everybody can bring something else to the table, which at the end of the day is what makes Fitchburg, especially the police department, a great place to work.
All right, final reminder for folks, come out to Community Night Out Tuesday, August 9th. You'll be out there with a whole lot of fun activities, giveaways, and everything else in between.
It'll be a great event. We hope to see everybody out there. Again, Tuesday, August 9th, McKee Farms Park, 2930 Chapel Valley Road. Free food, lots of kids activities, and tons of public safety partnerships will be out there to show their support of the police department and to build neighborhood camaraderie.
All right, Logan, always fun to chat with you. We'll check in with you on Tuesday. Until
All right,
then, stay safe out there, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Again, 5 to 8 p.m. August 9th at McKee Farms Park for the Community Night Out 2022. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.